I see these signs. I see these signs. I stand with Walker. And the bumper stickers, we stand with Scott Walker. I see them. I've seen them all over Wisconsin since I've been here today. But I have to tell you the truth. I have to tell you the truth. I don't like the signs. And here's why. Because everyone knows that the people of Wisconsin stood with this guy and elected him in November 2010. Here's what the people of Wisconsin need to be reminded of. Scott Walker stands with you. When tens of thousands of people crowded your state house, disrupted your government, and tried to scare Scott Walker stood with you. When the moneyed special interests from Washington, D.C. descended into the state of Wisconsin to try to sell fear over courage, Scott Walker stood with you. And now as they try to do nothing less than reverse the overwhelming Democratic election of the leader of this state, you know Scott Walker. You know his principles. You know what he stands for. And you shouldn't have any doubt over the next 5 weeks about where Scott Walker is going to stand. Scott Walker will stand with you. So I'm proud to be here today. I'm proud to be here today and stand with a man of principle. I'm proud to be here today and visit back again with people who understand how important your vote is. You know, there's lots of cynical people around this country. And you know what? Given how our government has acted in Washington, D.C., they have a right to be cynical about a lot of the people that we've sent there. But you know what? We can't win in America with cynicism. We can't win with self-doubt. We can't win unless we're willing to do our part. And so you'll have lots of people who say to you, when you tell them you showed up here today, they might say to you, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? They're all the same. All politicians are the same, no matter who you vote for. Why do you get involved? Why do you care? Why do you attend a rally? Why do you support a candidate? Why do you get on phone banks? Why do you go door to door? Why do you help people like Scott Walker? Well, let me tell you something. You know that Wisconsin would be a significantly worse place if Mr. Barrett had won this election back in November of 2010. You cannot doubt for a second that Wisconsin is moving forward because you elected a strong leader who's going to make the hard decisions to force Wisconsin forward. You can't doubt that for a second. So, your job for the next 5 weeks, every one of those cynics you find, every one of them, you say to them, you really think Wisconsin would have been a better place if we hadn't stood with Scott Walker in November 2010? Who you vote for makes a difference. Leaders, real leaders, make a difference. Believe me, come to New Jersey. You think it's the same place today as it would have been if we had put John Corzine back in the governor's seat? Leaders make a difference. And so here's your job for the next 5 weeks. I am leaving you with an assignment. Here is your assignment. For the next 5 weeks, you have to go to your friends and your family, to your neighbors and your coworkers, to the people you see at the baseball fields and at the supermarkets, to the people you see in the parking lots at church on Sunday and in the schoolyards when you pick up your kids on Monday. To every one of those people, you need to look them in the eye. And believe me, this is more important than anything else you can do. Look him in the eye and say, I know Scott Walker. I've met him. I've looked him in the eye. I know the man's character. You need to get out and vote for him on June 5th. I give you my word. If everyone in this room does that, then on June 5th, Wisconsin will send the strongest message across America for freedom and liberty that's been sent for a long time by sending Scott Walker back to the State House. He's earned your support. He deserves your support. He needs your support. In case you all were wondering, that was the correct answer. And so, I'm proud to be here in Wisconsin today. I'm proud to stand with my friends, Scott and Tonette. I am proud to be with all of you. New Jersey and Wisconsin, two states that in many ways couldn't be any different, but in many other ways share so many of the same problems, and now are benefiting from the common sense solutions that are being put forward by two guys who care more about making the lives of all of our friends and neighbors better than they care about preserving their own political careers. Those are the type of people you want in office, and I cannot wait to be sitting in my living room on Tuesday, June 5th, and watch Wisconsin make America proud again. Thank you all very much.